Yeah, I just want to do this quick little tutorial video. Just how to be more efficient. So first off, when you do, always do this ground check because you can make money off it. When you do it, you can run, by the way. It's possible to run. I do. On the PlayStation, it's R1 button. Okay, so I got that done. And you gain usually around 20 bucks from doing that, so it's worth doing for sure. And as I said in another video, you can use options on PlayStation, or they probably have a different button, but you can go and see what you need to cut at. So mine's 6 to 7, so I can drop my cutting level down here to there, 6.7. Okay. Now engage the blades. Now, just a tip, if you don't want to have like these, look how fast this goes, like pretty fast, right? So if I'm trying not to hit like things, it's a little hard to do. So when you first do your edges, you could do the, if you got a nice long straight stretch, you could engage your your cruise control. Okay, see how I put it right down to 4.2. It's a little easier to do. Maybe I'd even want it slower than that. You want to get somewhat close, but definitely better than 7, right? The other thing you can do is you can always start with this, right? If you want to do it that way. It's an option for you. Instead of trimming at the end, you could trim right now. Especially on these tighter yards. You could do the flower part, get really close. And then you'd, oops. Okay, yeah, you're not supposed to hit the flowers when you do that, of course. But you can get fairly close with this, and then the only trick is you'll have to kind of make sure you come out far enough so your ride-on mower doesn't have to get super close, right? Otherwise, you kind of didn't help yourself a whole lot. The flowers are a little bit more forgiving. When you're using the trimmer, you'll notice I touched a few of them by mistake there. And they'll just sort of go back a little bit. Now, if you like put the trimmer right on them, they won't, of course. But so you might find this a better deal to do this rather than bang your mower on a bunch of stuff and get a bunch of penalties and have to fix your mower and cut flowers and stuff. The other thing that is a good trick to know when you're trying to limit your damage and stuff is notice how when you like, because you can only go so far with one angle of the weed eater, right? Because you get to the point where you sort of need it to point a different direction. Well, in real life, you just change the way you're standing, right? It's no big deal. You can do all that in one swoop. It's kind of hard to do it with this. And if you're not careful, if you try to move, you can easily end up with your trimmer cutting flowers, which is the opposite of what you want to do. See how if I'm still cutting and I do this, look how it goes. It kind of goes in a circle, and if you're not sure where it's going to end up, you may not want to be turning this thing while you're still cutting. So at first, until you're used to it, and even still, I'll either do one of two things. I'll either step back and then turn it like this, or I'll just shut it off, turn, start again. So either one of those are good plans, because you don't want to be banging and stuff like that. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Here, I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this lawn because I had to do it anyways. And if you want to watch a video of this lawn, it'll be, in a second I'll be doing the rest of it here, and I'll post that as well, just whatever's left to do. Thanks.